Hail, Metal Nation! It is we, Tim. Again, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is Podcast Them Down. We are doing metal promo reviews. That's what we're doing. So, this is the series where we read metal promos and decide how many ears we will be devoting to said item being promoted, up to 2, because we each have 2 ears in theory.
You told me we were talking about death on the road.
Yep, gotcha. All right, well, before Doug can get away, let's just start.
And by the way, in case you're wondering, Tim, I heard on a reputable podcast that YouTube views are more important than downloads. So I was trying to make sure that everyone gets a YouTube treat when they watch us on YouTube after they've downloaded and listened through the entire episode.
Immerse yourself in the crushing sludge of VOUL's debut release, Concrete Cult, showcasing seasoned musicians from Spain's underground scene. Available, so it's out now, May 19th, 2023 via Abstract Emotions. That is spelled VOUL.
When you said the crushing sludge of vowels, I thought we were still talking about the Finnish language.
That was last week. We, let's see.
The clock is ticking to when Matt or I say something relevant to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
So, formats.
Wait, how did you spell vowels there? VOLLES?
VOUL. Like soul, but with a V instead of an S. Maybe it's VOUL. I don't know. I'm going to say vowel.
Is that pig Latin for something?
LP, CD, MC, and digital. I don't know what MC
Wait, was
is.
that pig Latin?
I don't know what MC is. It could be cassette. And
micro cassette. Yes.
Oh, like those little memo thing?
Yeah.
Like voice memos from back in the 90s. Label Abstract Emotion, country Spain, genre sludge, lineup Edu Orea hammer, drums and vocals, Felix Disaster on guitar,
whoa,
and Sataniel on bass.
Wait. Hold on. You can't give me Felix Disaster. And before I've even let that sunk in, give me Sataniel, because
well, I just did. Tracklist: The Abyss Awaits, Pain Brigade, My Ruin, Infernal Factory, The Regulator, Lime Wall. And I bet they're talking about Lime the Stone, and not like the lickable wallpaper from Willy Wonka. Remember that?
Oh, yeah,
the snozberries taste like snozberries.
I do.
All right, brace yourselves for the crushing sounds of sludge metal as VOUL unveils their debut release, Concrete Cult, formed by seasoned musicians, meaning they're covered in salt, from or lime. Spanish underground bands Mojo, Looking from an Answer, and Adrift. VOUL embodies a raw, unapologetic sonic experience that draws inspirations from the likes of Celtic Frost, Amoebics, Bad Brains, Black Flag, I Hate God, Iron Monkey, Black Sabbath, and even the haunting soundtrack of Twin Peaks.
The David Lynch show?
I guess. Delve into Concrete Cult and witness a masterful fusion of various influences from 80s hardcore to sludge, classic heavy metal, and atmospheric soundscapes. With a penchant for playing as loud and as slow as possible, VOUL's slow shit sound will resonate with fans of Unsane, I Hate God, Melvin's Sleep, and Bongzilla. See, this Spanish, so they'd say Bongzilla.
Bongzilla.
Concrete Cult was released on May 19th, 2023 through Abstract Emotions, and will be available in LP, CD, cassette, and digital formats. Prepare for a visceral journey through the grimy underbelly of the sludge genre, led by the powerful trio of Edu Orea hammer on drums and vocals, Felix Disaster on guitar, and Sataniel on bass. Mark your calendars. Well, you don't have to. It's already out. So mark your calendars to go buy it when it came out. That's VOUL.bandcamp.com. SUPERBEAST.com. And the band photo is like a fisheye lens, right? So I feel like we saw someone else took a photo at the same place. It looks like a pedestrian bridge over a train station, maybe.
Oh, yep. Yeah, you're right.
And there's the three of them. And are they interlocking arms, like playing Red Rover?
I hope. I just want to know which one Sataniel is.
I think it's pretty obvious. If I were naming one of them Sataniel, I'd name the middle guy Sataniel, because he's got that. He's got a mustache that reminds me of like cartoon depictions of the devil, and the other two just look like some dudes.
Hi, I'm Felix Disaster, and I'm the other guy.
All right, and then what caught my eye about this was the artwork looks very sludgy.
Whoa!
It's like kind of comic booky, right? And it's just three colors: black, white, and gray, and other gray. And it's like a portal out of which melted people or viscera is oozing out. But there are skulls visible and a femur here and there and eyeballs and yes, but it's very
I think I would associate like the inking, the pen and ink, the simple ink coloring there as very sludge, and even the possibly not real names.
Wait,
are you saying Sataniel isn't his birth name?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do my own research.
Just can't throw accusations out like that, Doug.
Yep.
They're not on Metal Archives, which gives them
not
an
on Metal
automatic
Archives.
half an ear.
I don't know about that.
But they do have an Instagram.
I mean, that's like the plus is my point.
I see. Well, I would say it throws on some uncertainty.
They also have a picture on their Instagram in which they appear to be playing for a young girl's birthday party.
That's awesome. Maybe she was like misbehaving. It's like, you're not good. I'll get you VOUL.
We're going to hire VOUL. Well, this little girl is everywhere in there.
Oh, even better. Maybe she's really bad. I assume little girls don't like sludge. I mean,
there's a picture of them all hanging out in the studio, and then this little girl wearing two different shades of pink is just leaning back in a chair going like...
Nice. I love it. Okay, so I'll begin. I'm not into sludge, but if I were, this looks like a very put together, competent sludge band. So I will be giving it 3/4 of an ear, but that's mostly just because I don't listen to sludge.
Yeah, I mean, I will also 3/5 is a lot. I will give them I'd say I don't want to give them 6/10. I want to give them.
I said 3/4, not 3/5.
Oh, you 3/4? Okay. Hold on. Then I will give them. I'll give them 3/5 of an ear then. And the only reason I really am is because on their Instagram, besides the creepy little girl, I've discovered a poster of a gig they've recently done that just features a grandma in a rocking chair, and they describe their music as slow shit.
Yeah, that was mentioned somewhere. Yeah, I like the idea of playing as slow as possible.
I'm also interested in their friend Zarza, which is Stoner Cosmico.
Yeah, I really they get a half an ear for making it onto this show and not being on Metal Archives, and then a half an ear because they seem note perfect for what they're trying to do. Not super my cup of tea, but I will check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Hailing from Japan, SUPERBEAST unleashes their ferocious third death thrash metal album, Cold Blooded Killing, promising a sonic journey akin to Vader, Belphegor, and Behemoth. Let's see. Self-released, came out on March 31st, 2023. Format. This is interesting. Digital and cassette. This is the first one I've seen, to my knowledge, where they haven't done a CD, but they have done a cassette. So interesting. Death thrash metal from Japan. Vocals and drums by VOUL, and guitars and bass by Gons. 2 Z's on Gons.
I thought it was Guns.
Trackless Conqueror, Servants of Satan, Beyond Infinity, Last Conclusion, Dread of Death, Invitation to Hell, Please Come, RSVP to Hell, Land of Darkness, Devil's Moan, and the title track, Cold Blooded Killing.
Do you think the Servants of Satan deliver the invitation to hell?
Yeah, like they're couriers. Unleash the Beast, introducing SUPERBEAST, hailing from Japan, and their bone-crushing new release, Cold Blooded Killing. This self-released album is the third from the death thrash metal duo, slated to grip your senses from March 31st, 2023, in both digital and cassette formats, featuring a lineup of powerhouse musicians. SUPERBEAST is a tour de force, with Valen on vocals and drums and Gons delivering killer riffs on guitars and bass. Their sonic assault is not for the faint of heart. It's a call to the wild side, echoing the raw energy of Vader, Belphegor, and Behemoth. Sorry, when I saw Vader once, the guy's accent was just made it so much more metal. He goes, "Via Vader from Poland."
Vader.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cold Blooded Killing began its life in 2021 at Japan's Brutal Bear Studio, and it was brought to completion in April 2022. The mixing and mastering wizardry took place at Emmanuel Salgado's Grotemann Studio in Norway. To top it all off, the album's cover artwork is a visual feast created by Spain's Evil Raven. I almost said Raiden. Raven. In the realm of death thrash metal, SUPERBEAST is a name you won't forget. Their sound is fierce, their presence undeniable, and their latest release, Cold Blooded Killing, is set to leave a mark in the metal scene. Bandcamp is superbeastmetal.bandcamp.com. Their band photo here is, so they have dyed their hair blonde, and one of them has dyed his beard. So they both have long hair, and they both have like long chin beards, right? One of them has dyed them blue, dyed the beard blue, not the hair, and he's wearing a fishnet shirt.
Yep.
The guitarist is holding a Washburn, like a pointy version of Dimebag's guitar, but it has like steel plating on it. And I hope it's steel, so it's really fucking heavy. The artwork is a city street, but hell has opened up in the middle of it, and SUPERBEAST's logo is down in the hell pit, and there are demons coming out and causing havoc. And it is
quite the cover.
I do like the cover because the street is lots of blue, but as you look down at the abyss from which the demons are emerging, it's very red. So it's a good effect.
And the abyss looks like a gaping wound, or
it does.
It does. But I don't know, there's something I don't like the logo placement. I feel like it's sort of drowned out there.
It's not a great logo. It's probably perfect for their music. Not a super big criticism, but that's the perfect place to put it in the context of this more or Baroque cover than their previous ones.
Yeah, I guess so. I just feel like it's like the interior cover of a Gwar album.
It looks like the tray liner to something.
Yeah.
You want to pull it out and look at the picture, and then that's where SUPERBEAST is written.
And then also remember that it's only available on cassette and digital. So how does this fit on a J card? I don't know. That might be awkward. Do you have to switch it over? Is that just I don't know.
Okay, so what do you got?
They get a solid ear from me. Intriguing looking release.
Yeah, I guess I'll give them an ear. I do think that there is a possibility that might be the same person using that toolkit again of just, just changing the beard color seems awful suspicious to me. But I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they are two people, and I will have them share this one ear.
Did I go? I don't know if I went. I'll go one ear. Seems appropriate. Maybe it's awesome, but maybe it's not. Hence one ear. Okay. The next one, last one. Thus, a progressive melodic death metal band from Denmark is debuting with Inhale the Ash, a unique blend of heaviness, technicality, and atmospheric soundscapes released out on June 2nd, 2023. The single's theme, a brutal ancient punishment, is brought to life in a vividly grim music video accompanying the release. Self-released. Yeah, we did all this. Track list, Inhale the Ash. It's a single. Lineup, Fredrik Jensen, vocals and guitar, Tobias Hornstrup on guitar, Sebastian Skausgård on bass, and Sebastian Lancer, session drums. He's the session drummer, so you didn't get the two Sebastians confused. Let's see. Embrace the captivating sounds of progressive melodic death metal with Inhale the Ash, the debut single by Thus, a new and ambitious outfit from our house, Denmark, set to self-release on June 2nd, 2023. This dynamic and original take on death metal will kick down the doors of the established metal world, combining elements of heaviness, technicality, and atmospheric outros reminiscent of Revocation, the Black Dahlia Murder, and Alluvial. The formidable lineup of Thus features Fredrik. It's all the same. Same stuff I already read. For this single, they've joined forces with Sebastian Lancer, renowned for his Ex Obscura and Panzer Ballett work, delivering stellar session drums. The record was mixed and mastered by Andreas Lindemann, known for his contribution to Based and Angerat. All right. Inhale the Ash is not merely a music piece, but a journey into a grim past. Its lyrics revolve around an ancient form of punishment inflicted on the most heinous wrongdoers, forcing them to inhale ash until suffocation. The accompanying music video portrays the dreadful fate of an individual accused of a crime, suffering the slow and brutal punishment. All vocals and guitars for this single were recorded at Fredrik Jensen's home studio, while Sebastian Lancer recorded the drums remotely from his studio in Austria. The single was then blended into perfection at Hop House Studio by Andreas Lindemann. And the band photo is like, you could show up in Denmark, doesn't matter what city, get out, point your camera in any direction. As long as there's 3 Danes in it, that's exactly what the band looks like. Yep. Just point your camera in any direction. If there's 3 Danes in it, there, you got it. The band photo for this band.
Thus.
Yes. The single artwork is like a painting of a skull, skeleton, with like still has its hair and is like, I don't know, it's like crawling on the ground and the hair is hanging down and there's some blues and some red and doesn't appear to have skin. So I feel like inhaling ash is the least of this figure's worries right now. So,
okay.
All right. That's it.
Well, one thing I do like on their Instagram, on Facebook is this time last year, they just posted a picture of the 3 of them with a text block that says, "We need a drummer." So I'm glad that they found their session drummer to get their single out there. Their logo is coolish.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
I've been glossing over the logos. There's the
like
logo.
this one is, I think, almost perfect. It's interesting. It's symmetrical. You can draw it on your notebook.
It's
a logo
it's basically
criteria I
like
have.
pointy capital letters in a, I don't know, in like a bat a shape.
I like that you can rearrange these letters and could make a copycat / cover band called Tush. So
Shut.
that's interesting. Or Shut. Or Hoots.
It's
So, okay. I mean, there's not a lot to like here, but there's not a lot to hate either. So I will inhale the ash and give them a quarter of an ear. Just for moral encouragement. Keep it going, boys.
one whole ear, one ear hole,
One ear hole.
just one.
I hold a grounded and sincere belief that we don't review singles in this program. This is a single. So out of protest, internal politics, to be clear, it's 0 ears. If I were scoring this purely on the merits of what we see, I'd go up to 1.
I got. We're gonna have to have a meeting later. Okay. Until next time, Metal Nation, promote albums, not singles.
Yeah.
I didn't finish my thought. So that Doug will score them.
That's the
Okay.
policy.
Well, at least we didn't have a sludge fest of vowels.